Have you ever found yourself watching life from the outside in? As though the party started but no one handed you the invitation. And yet, isn't it curious how even outsiders, they're just insiders who haven't yet noticed the door was always unlocked. Now pause for a moment and imagine a world, not far from here, where being different was the very reason people gathered around you. And in this world, being you is not only enough, it's magnetic. Now what would it feel like if that were already true? Really, try it on. Try wearing the idea like a well-fit coat. I belong just as I am. I'm worthy of connection. And as you hear that, notice how a shift begins, soft, subtle, spiralling inward. You see identity like clay, mould under the pressure of belief. And belief, it's not always true, but it's always real, because perception is projection. So what happened when you stop looking out there? Instead rewire what's in here. Let me ask you a few things. Have you ever pretended to be someone else? An impersonation, an act. Have you ever mimicked a teacher, a mentor, a hero? Funny how children learn through play. And grown-ups forget that play is the gateway to power and confidence. That's not a trait, that's a trance. And the ones who enter it most fully are the ones who practice becoming. So what if you could model connection, the way an actor steps into character? What if belonging wasn't about changing who you are, but remembering what you forgot? Because deep inside, you already know how to connect. You did it before you could speak. Eye contact, body rhythm, and breath beneath language. And now the rhythm returns, just as breath flows in and thoughts float out. And you can find yourself absorbing these new patterns. Failure is just feedback. Authenticity attracts. Reality is flexible. Energy is magnetic. Confidence is a decision, not a condition. Feel the flow of these truths as they spiral deeper, forming roots in fertile neural ground. Let's try a few shifts, shall we? When you once said, "I feel like an outsider," did you know that every hero in every myth begins their story as the outsider, outside the village? The outsider is simply the one who chooses to transform. The shaman, the inventor, the artist. So the question is not, how do I stop being the outsider? The question is, what gift do I bring back to the tribe when I return transformed? Nestled within the story are patterns that install themselves. So imagine this. You're at a gathering, and instead of thinking, do they like me? Your mind echoes a new frame. Who here gets the gift of my presence? And notice how that changes your posture, your voice tone, your energy. Because people mirror belief more than behaviour. And when you say, "I want to change that," do you mean now? Because wanting is a kind of waiting. But deciding is a kind of becoming. Once you've decided, the subconscious aligns, realigns, and finds pathways previously hidden behind fear's fog. So let's play with time now. Visualize a moment. You're fully present, fully included, laughing effortlessly. People around you feel your energy, your certainty, your humour. Your charisma that asks nothing but radiates everything. Anchor that. Lock it in with a gesture, a subtle touch, a slight squeeze of the thumb and finger. And let the neurons refire in that pattern. Now, what if each social moment becomes a signal, not a danger, but of data? A game, a loop, a script waiting to be rewritten with your pen. Because here's the thing. People aren't judging you. They're scanning for certainty. And the most certain frame always wins. Always. So adopt this frame. I'm the gravity in the room. Say it again. I'm the gravity in the room. Again deeper. I am the gravity in the room. Now feel how that belief begins, behaving as if it's always been there. Let's layer more. Each emotion is just a messenger. Loneliness, asking for connection. Fear, requesting presence, and connection, true connection, is just curiosity plus presence. So lean in, listen fully, mirror with your soul and laugh, because humour, remember, is the shortest distance between two strangers. What if mystery was your ally? What if your story is still being written? And that's why people lean closer, because they sense there's something beneath the surface. And generosity, it's not just giving, it's enchanting. Giving attention like a spell, giving validation like water in a desert. Give presence like you're the sun itself. You see, you're not fixing anything, you're installing, like software, upgrades overall code. Delete, I'm not enough. Install, I'm the signal, not the noise. So let's finish like this. With each breath, these beliefs are becoming you. Not just things you know, but things that know you. They wear your face. They speak through your voice. They smile through your eyes. You're no longer learning them, you're living them. And the outsider, they vanished long ago, replaced by someone unforgettable. Not because they needed to belong, but because they became the place others want to belong to. So now, what if all this change already happened and you're only remembering it?